I have officially quit my job. It's been 4 minutes at the time I'm starting this video. My contract is over. I am now free from this garbage job I had. I am extremely happy, and at the same time, it feels like when everyone tells you your life is gonna change, it's never gonna be the same again when you become 18. And then on the day, on your birthday, you are like, well, this doesn't change anything right now. Like this feels weird. It's supposed to be like a big thing, and yet it doesn't feel real yet because I just finished my job day as usual, and I'm gonna have the same evening streaming on Twitch, eating with my mom, going to bed, and tomorrow I will have to wake up and actually go to my office one last time to get some papers, and then I will never see these people again, which is gonna be great. So, why did I quit my job in the first place? It was a boring job. It was graphic design in advertising, but not a creative kind of job. Basically, I would take existing assets and advertisements and turn them into other formats. So not creative, not interesting, extremely easy. Anyone with like 2 weeks of experience in Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator could do my job. It was like the people. Some people have great colleagues. They do stuff together after work. They bake them some cookies, stuff like that. I never had that. We were not friends. We were colleagues, and that was it. Which I don't mind. I'm not the kind of person to go out. But yeah, some of my colleagues I even actively disliked because they worked poorly and literally slowed down the team, stuff like that. So I'm very glad to be gone. And in one of the meetings I had to ask for, I don't know how to say that in English, but basically, in France, either you quit and you get no government money, or you get fired and you will get government money until you find a new job, or you find, like you meet halfway with your employer and you sign some papers, you agree on a date where you are gonna leave, and they owe you some money, a legal amount, and when the date comes, well, you just leave your job. And that's what I managed to get, but not first try, and I had to argue. And when I was telling my bosses about how helpful I was to the company, and how some of my colleagues were slacking, like literally being parasites, they told me, no, Jinko, no. We are a family, we are a small team. Everyone is perfect, everyone is great in their own way. And I was like, oh my god, I cannot believe this shit. But yeah, in the end, somehow, I don't even know how they changed their mind, but they ended up agreeing on the thing. And tomorrow I'm gonna see them for the last time, gonna go and meet them to sign some stuff, get some papers, and leave with my check. And that will be it. That's gonna be great. Another reason, of course, how did I come to this decision? I've hated my job for like years, but you can't just leave your job for YouTube and Twitch or whatever if you don't make enough money, right? So the other reason I left my job was Embark invited me to the content creator program back in December. It was a pilot for this program. And they were like, Jinko, are you interested? Do you want to join us? And I was like, well, of course. But at the time, I did not realize the potential that this had. So I was excited, but I never in a million years imagined it would help me literally leave my job. But after, if you, like, first month, all I did was release videos as usual. I don't have time for more. Second month, I started posting shorts, and it did kind of well, but not as good as it's doing now. And third month, I did YouTube videos, shorts, and I started streaming on Twitch. I have now been streaming on Twitch for 5 months. It's going extremely well. If you are one of my regulars, you know who you are, and you guys have been extremely supportive. Now when I go live, I basically have 25 viewers guaranteed, whatever the game I'm playing, which is insane. And if I'm playing the finals, I most likely have over 30. Sometimes when there are Twitch drops, a new season, stuff like that, I can go above 80, 100, 150, 200. I think for season 7, I peaked at like 400 viewers at some point, which is crazy to me. And if you don't know the Embark Partner Program, you have to get invited so far. I'm part of a lucky few. And basically, Embark tells you keep making your content. You can say whatever you want about the game. You keep making your regular content, and depending on how well it does, we give you a certain amount of money, which I can't disclose. But what I want to say is, in February, I considered it my test month. I had YouTube videos, YouTube Shorts, and Twitch streams, and the income from the partner program, YouTube AdSense, Twitch ads, Twitch subscriptions, etc., donations, all of that made me more money than my full-time job of 5 years in 1 month. So I was like, this is it. Like, when is a better time? When will I ever leave my job, if not now? Like, this is the best occasion of my life. So I figured, let's start the thing. And only 5 months later, because I wanted the agreement to get government money monthly as a safety net, only 5 months later, today, I'm finally free from this shit. And I'm so happy. The government money, to explain quickly, it's basically, I will be my own boss in my own company. And government, every month, will ask me, how much did you make with your company after taxes? And if it's lower than like 70% of my salary when I still had a job, they will pay me the difference between what they owe me and what I made. If I make more, it's just postponed to the next month. And I have like 18 months or 24 months, I am not even sure, of safety net like that. So I'm very safe. I know people often jump to asking me, are you sure this is a good idea? Is this safe? I have savings. I live with my mom for now. And I'm making good money through my content. So I'm good. This is not a big risk. I'm very lucky that I can take this quote-unquote risk, but for real, for now, it's not a risk. I would also like to thank 3 people in particular. First, Neon Guts, because a few months ago, like back in December or January maybe, I told to him about the full-time thing, and he sent me a very inspirational video of him when it was his first anniversary of being full-time, I think. And it was kind of emotional, and he talked about how he got there, and it was very inspiring. And we've been talking sometimes together, and he's been very supportive, very helpful, so that's great. He's one of the people who pushed me to make this decision. Another person is It's Stuart. You don't know him? I met him when I was still making Wild Rift videos. And same, I just contacted him, asked him some questions, and he's been extremely helpful and supportive. And the last person is Waterdance. You might know her. She streams the finals and a lot of other games. She's a very nice person, and when I had to ask stuff to her, she was very helpful and kind as well. So these people really helped me wrap my mind around actually trying to become a full-time creator and what it's like to take this big leap. And I'm very thankful. So thank you to all 3 of you. So as you can see, I didn't like my job and I'm gone. I am prepared and I make more money in good months, at least, than I did with my job. And something very important to understand is I had a full-time job, meaning I was wasting 7 hours a day plus transport doing that job or doing nothing at my desk. But now all of that time I will be able to spend on making content that I have been holding off from making for months or years because it was just too much work to do after a full day of work, you know? So this means I'm gonna be able to output even more content, so I'm gonna grow even bigger and I'm gonna make more income. So yeah, this should go well. I'm I have a very positive outlook for the future. And of course, I shouted out Neon Guts, Stuart, and Waterdance, but I want to give a big shout out to Embark Studios, especially Dusty, because she invited me to the partner program originally. Also shout out to Matthew and Caroline, who work on with the partners and the content creators. Without you guys, I could not do this because I do make money from YouTube ads. I do make money from Twitch, and I did get a few sponsorships. You might have seen 3 sponsored shorts of mine. Genshin Impact, Matchmasters, and some random Star Trek game. So all of that is nice, but it's not enough to like replace a full-time job. Now, if you add all of this and the content creator program from Embark Studios, suddenly I can literally leave my job. And that's amazing. So thank you so much, Embark, for literally changing my life and for giving me the epic Embark partner drip. That's really cool as well. So what now? Just so you know, I'm not reading a script or whatever. I just wrote like a few points I don't want to miss, but I'm improvising. So now I'm reading the what now parts, and I have to talk about the future of my content, tell you about a survey, and how to support me. So let's talk about the survey right now. So if you want to help me like choose what content I'm gonna work on the most in the coming weeks and months, if you want to help me tailor my channel towards something you specifically like, if you want me to make more of the content you like and less of the content you dislike, if you have any feedback, if you want to give me words of encouragement, if you want to give me video ideas, any such thing. If you want to help me like that, there is a survey, a Google form in the description. You can go click on that and fill it. No question is required, so if it's too long, if you don't care, if you don't know, just skip the question, go to the next one. Just make sure you do submit the form if you start filling it, even if you feel like 3 questions out of I don't know how many there are. It's gonna be helpful, extremely helpful. So please go check out that survey. There will be a second link. Second link is a Notion website page that I wrote, which is how can you support me for free, mostly, and also monetarily, if that's something you are interested in. So it's basically just general guidelines for viewers who might not know how useful you can be as a simple viewer for content creators. For example, simply having my Twitch stream open when I'm streaming, even if you are not the kind of person to watch streams, even if you're not the kind of person to chat, you are still +1 viewer, and this +1 viewer is extremely helpful, especially on Twitch, because of the Embark content creator program, because of the ads, stuff like that. So all the details are in that document, and as usual, if you want to chat with me, you have the comments on the video, but you can especially join my Discord server. I am very active there. We have a very wholesome, safe, creative, nice community. We have 2K members, so you are very welcome to join. Now, as for the future of my content, before even getting your input, I have had videos work in progress for literally over 1 year. I have a ton of footage of some bugs, some stuff I tested. I have over 100 tips and tricks written down. I have over 100 random facts written down. I'm ready to make videos about. I have a ton of ideas for shorts. I have a ton of ideas for all sorts of content. And on top of that, in my Discord server, people send video ideas, Twitch ideas. We are constantly making improvements to the stream, adding new stuff. Like, it's endless. And this is what I love. I can now work on whatever the fuck I want. And it's amazing. So, Embark did invite me to the partner program thingy, but they invited me because my content was successful. So I'm grateful to Embark. I'm grateful to you. If you ever watched my content, shared my content, liked it, commented it, whatever. If you ever interacted with my content, you have helped me, and I'm grateful for that. And I'm also grateful to my past self, because without my past self who locked in and actually made great content, this would have never happened either. So it's a great collaboration between us three, Embark, my viewers, and I. And I'm very thankful and grateful to you all. I feel like that's kind of it. Again, I'm not really realizing what's happening yet. It's just a regular end of my workday right now. I cannot wait to like actually feel the effects of what it's like to be full-time. I cannot wait to read your comments. And at the moment this video comes out, I will be live on Twitch doing my usual evening stream. It's gonna last the usual time probably. And if I make something special on Twitch, it's probably gonna be July 10th. So keep an eye out for that, because there will be special Twitch drops that you only get for gifting subs starting July 10th and ending August 10th, I think. So I will probably do some kind of subathon, plus birthday stream, because July 10th is my birthday, plus activate a new Twitch feature that allows you to make a sale on a 35% sale, I believe, on gifted subs. And if you gift subs on that stream, well, not only will you extend the duration, because if it's gonna be a subathon, you will also get some unique Twitch drops. So yeah, amazing timing here. Thank you, Twitch. Probably did it for me, sure. And that's it. Again, thank you to all of you. I cannot wait to... Like, for the past month, I've been saying to people constantly, I will do that when I'm full-time. I don't have time to do this. It's finally over. Like, we did it. Now, I'm a full-time creator. I don't have these excuses anymore. I can just lock in and work on the stuff I love. So yeah, I hope you are ready for that. I hope you are excited. If you have never watched my Twitch content, please come check it out now. If you have not joined my Discord server yet, please do join it. If you want to support me, you have all the links in the description. You have the comments, the likes, the share button, whatever. And I'm excited to talk to you guys on Discord, on Twitch, etc. So yeah, thank you so much again to all of you. Big shout out to Embark Studios for the amazing opportunity that's literally changing my life. And I will see you in the finals.